YPO's interim and permanent recruitment framework can be used by any hiring manager across an organisation. Here are 3 examples of how it can be used. An organisation has a need for an interim director. The HR team and chief executive agree a job specification for the role. This is then sent out to the providers on the framework. The providers bid on how they would manage the recruitment process and deliver the appropriate candidates. The organisation will then choose a provider. Interim director roles can be hard to fill, and because they are often high-value contracts, it's important that there is plenty of communication between the organisation and the provider. The provider would come back with a short list of candidates and can support the organisation through the full recruitment process. The successful interim director would then start work within the organisation. Ian needs to recruit 3 permanent finance assistants. He puts the requirements for the roles into a specification and sends it to the providers on the framework. The providers respond with a solution for how they will meet and deliver Ian's recruitment needs. He will select the most appropriate provider and will have meetings and calls with them to ensure the correct candidates are sourced for the roles. The provider will support the organisation throughout the recruitment process, and successful candidates will be ready to work in the organisation. An organisation requires a provider to deliver all their permanent recruits for the next 4 years. HR and procurement work together to create a specification for a managed service. It details the level of support that is required and explains how the successful provider will work as a partner with the organisation for all permanent recruits. The providers then bid for the work, and after the evaluation, the organisation awards the contract. The successful provider will work closely with the organisation to understand its future recruitment needs to ensure a high quality of candidate. This framework is designed with flexibility in mind, which is why an organisation can either put a long-term agreement in place, or they can procure a one-off requirement for an interim or permanent recruit. Find out how we can support you with your interim, executive and permanent recruitment needs.